Hi, JD here. I have not been around for a while. I've been off Facebook Live, Gail, for how long?
Oh, a little while.
A couple of weeks, yes.
Yeah.
Gosh, getting, what do you call it, withdrawal symptoms. The reason I'm back on again is because I've spent the last couple of weeks just fine-tuning a launch of a brand new promotional product that we're launching in about 2 weeks' time. And if you're a business owner, you're going to be very, very interested in this. There's a link above that you can click on, but don't do that just yet. Let me tell you what this is all about. Over the years that I've been doing marketing for all sorts of businesses and services, widget businesses, you name it, I've always been looking for a customer incentive that works across all demographics, because at the end of the day, if I was to give a bonus Happy Meal toy, let's call it, of a refrigerator to someone, they might say, look, I don't want a refrigerator, I've already got two. What about a TV? I've already got three. Oh, well, what about a lawnmower? I've already got one. The thing that has worked over and over and over again is free holidays. And this here is an example of it. Let me just show you up. You're seeing it backwards, but it was a Greater Building Society promotion I did some years ago where you had to swap your home loan, you got a free holiday. I'm going to show you as a business owner in an event coming up in 2 weeks' time how you can get hold of a 7-night Bali holiday in a luxury resort to give that away to your prospects for $99. You can buy as many of them as you like, so therefore you can get as many of these $99 7-night luxury holidays in Bali for $99 and use them as an incentive to sell your products or services. And I've got a random woman who's just sitting beside me in the car. Here you go. What do you think about it?
Hi, I'm the random woman.
What do you think about
I think
this?
it's unbelievable.
Yes, indeed.
Unbelievable. It's taken a lot of work, but it's unbelievable.
We put a lot of legwork into this because I can see that this is an absolute screamer for just about any business. And we're launching at my one-day event on the Gold Coast on the 8th, Friday the 8th of November. So if you're interstate, you might like to grab a plane and get up to the Gold Coast and see what this is all about. Gail, can I flip the camera around? Let me just give me 1 second. I'm going to flip the camera around. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. This happens to be a client of mine from many years ago, and what we did is revolutionise their entire business by showing them how to stop marketing on price. We just took away the honeymoon rate at the time for home loans, and we said, look, swap your home loan, get a free holiday. And how they used to do it, of course, is depending upon the size of your home loan, you got points, and then you could choose to go to any one of these these locations, and make a donation. You can go to any one of these locations simply because you swapped your home loan. If you actually swapped a home loan, as you can see there, worth $100,000, you'd go to that location. If you swapped a home loan worth $300,000, you went to those locations. Gail, what do you think about that?
Well, it was incredible for the Greater, so I can't wait.
It was an incredible promotion.
Yeah.
It made them billions and billions of dollars, okay? And since then, I've been looking for a company that I could partner with that I could do a similar thing. And I've searched the world, quite frankly, looking for this because when Expedia and What If came along, then what they did is gobbled up all of the dead space, if you like, the dead inventory that hotels have. And then when Airbnb came along, of course, they've hit the hotel industry and resorts for six. So what's happened is that the partner I've got together with in terms of this promotional concept where you can get 7 nights, okay, luxury holiday vacation in Bali, is because these resorts are running at maybe 70 or 80% occupancy. And they can't drop their pants and get rid of those rooms below Expedia because Expedia will get upset and just walk, okay? They can't upset those platforms. No. So what's happened is that the travel partner that I'm with, involved in this whole project, has been able to negotiate with these guys these rooms at ridiculous rates. We're talking 7 nights for $99. It's about $12 something a night.
I know.
It's just nuts. So what happens is that the hotel gets rid of what would have been, dead inventory, empty rooms, because there's nothing more perishable than an empty hotel room tonight. You can't sell tonight's empty hotel room tomorrow. So what they've been able to do is grab these hotel rooms, of course, make them available to you as a business owner for $99 for 7 nights to give on to your customers. And then what happens, of course, is that the hotel benefits when the people go there through food and beverage. So they buy in their cafe, in their restaurants, they drink cocktails around the pool, they get room service, they have spas, they go on guided tours, whatever it might be. It's a win-win, okay? You win because you're able to offer your customers, or your prospects, I should say, who will become your customers when you start throwing this stuff in front of them. You're able to offer them a 7-night luxury holiday. Obviously, travel's not included. You're not going to get to Bali for within the $99 deal. But
at the moment, I think, but it is
just 1 second. I just turned off my radio. I don't know why I bumped the button. Yeah, so therefore, of course, they have to use their travel. But look, most of them pay for their travel, I should say. But most people have got frequent flyer points, or they book ahead so they get the cheap travel. But they've got 7 nights free accommodation in the these resorts in Bali simply for buying something off you. We've got two versions of this. There's a reward program version. So if you're in a business that's selling like a cafe and maybe butcher baker where you're selling small items, we'll show you how you can actually put people onto a loyalty scheme so that once they've spent X dollars with you, they get the holiday. Or if you've got a big ticket line like a washing machine or a car dealership, or you might be a dentist, putting in, sort of Invisalign teeth and so forth. We've got one particular client at the moment who's doing exactly that, and they're going to be using it to promote the fact that they are the experts when it comes to Invisalign. And if you get your X $1,000 Invisalign, which is invisible braces by the way, treatment, then you're off to Bali for 7 nights for free. And the only cost to them was $99 against a purchase price of dentistry of being thousands. It really is knockout. It's probably the most exciting project I've been involved in for a while here, isn't it, Gail?
I know.
I don't get excited about too much. I haven't had too many exciting
Back to the
projects
old
lately.
days,
yeah,
yeah.
well, it's back. Look, I used to do this
Yeah.
stuff for McDonald's and lots of fast food chains. I used to do this, what we call continuity promotions for newspapers. I'd package together all of the scratch games for newspapers. I'd put out a whole lot of continuity projects for newspapers. And when I say continuity, it would be you get the free football album with the Sunday paper, and then you would actually have to buy the paper every day to clip the coupon and take to your news agency to get all the stickers to put in the
Because
album.
we were doing all the football cards at the time.
I had
and
the
all the Disney cards. And
Yeah, I had all the rugby league licenses, and I had the Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin, and
posters and stickers.
Yeah, Jurassic Park. So what this is what we call loyalty reward continuity schemes, and I've got a version of this in terms of the free holiday for smaller businesses that have got smaller sales. When you see it, you are going to be blown away. I don't want to do that whole Tony Barber thing, sale of the century, where this is the biggest thing I've ever. It is. It's the biggest thing that I've been involved in. I've never seen anything like a free holiday work for any business in terms of incentive. It's the absolute ideal Happy Meal toy that takes their eyes off the price. Why? Because it's appealing to all ages and both sexes. It's appealing to men and to women and any age group. I mean, let's put it this way. If I said to you, look, buy a lounge suite from my furniture store this week and I'll give you a 10% discount, you'd go, oh, yeah, okay, well, I mean, 10% discount's not much. We see Groupon giving 50. If I said to you, buy a lounge suite from my furniture store this week, and I will give you a free 7-night luxury holiday in Bali, I think you might have a different opinion. And guess what? The 7-night luxury holiday in Bali costs you just the 10%. If your lounge suite's selling for $1,100 or $1,200, and to actually give these people a free trip to Bali for 7 nights in a luxury resort costs you $99. $99 as a percentage of the $1,000 or $1,200, whatever it is might be for the refrigerator or lounge suite, is 10% or less.
And less, yeah.
And less. So we're talking about you being able to give away an international luxury holiday for less than what would be 10% discount that you might run normally. Okay, more than likely, if you were giving this away, for example, with a spa bath or with something that was worth $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000, the actual $99 expense of actually giving them a free holiday in Bali is probably going to be 5%. Imagine if you put a sign outside your door and said, we've got 5% off this weekend on spas. I don't think anyone would be rushing in. If you said, buy a spa from us this weekend and you're going to get a free 7-night holiday in a luxury resort. By the way, these are all 4-star resorts. Okay, so it's not the Penny Saver Inn. Remember we went to Disneyland one time and the travel agent booked us into the Penny Saver. It was like a Motel 6.
It was a Penny Saver.
Yeah, we got out quick smart. Anyway, enough of that. I want to get out of here because if it's less than 10 minutes, I can repost this to LinkedIn and make a shitload more money. Okay, so therefore, it's not that I don't love you Facebook people, but I can get it onto LinkedIn. Listen, if you'd like to come to this event where we're releasing this, then just click the link above. You'll see it's funbreaks.com.au / I think it's something promo. Anyway, I can't read it at the moment when you're doing this, but just click the link above. I've made it really easy. Fill the form in and I will tell you how you can get free seats for my Friday the 8th of November event on the Gold Coast. Gail, did you want to say anything as we leave?
No, just saying see you there. Yeah, it's
Okay.
going to be a great time.
That's
going to be very exciting.
I'm going to have to get
I'm
going to have to get a new Patty Newton because if Bert threw it to Patty, she'd say, "Oh yeah, no, look forward to seeing the Gail." She's mumbling. I think it's because we had a few drinks last night. Okay, all the best, guys. See you later.